Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Varkle and today we've got an update in Adventure Quest 3D, and let's go through the design notes real quick together. First, we've got the Spring Into Celebration picture here, Spring Into Celebration 2025. Arriving just in time for Mother's Day. There's a new quest line. It's at Yalger's Inn. He's going to surprise Arya with something nice, so we will look over that as we travel into the game. There's a unique reward, which comes with spring flower drops are back in the game, so that's good. That'll be more housing items you can add in order to populate your cozy little home with colorful flowers. The Blue-Eyed Soul Dragon Heroic Essence, so you can get more variants of this travel form now at Sir Arthur Lancelor, so we'll check that out in game as well. At the Build Depot in the Babylon Trade District, there is now an NPC, the Guardian Golem Gift Distributor, who gives you a house item for weapons from the treasure chest. In this case, it's just the Void Scythe, but that is still pretty cool. Moglin magic, as there's now being worked on customizable Moglins, and if we scroll down here, we can see a Moglin wearing clothes, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I'm excited to be able to customize them. Maybe we'll get our own Moglin companion in the main story to adventure around with, and maybe they can even have some sort of player functionality as well. So that's very cool. I like that feature. I'm very excited for this actually. And a sneak peek at some of our small critter friends here. So here's the picture of the cat in Mossmere, it looks like, and a dog as well in Mossmere. These animals look really good. These are going to be some welcome additions to the quality of life of the game. And there's a quick update here on the critters. So beyond the Moglins, Astra is working to make the game feel more alive and the world feel alive with critters in essence, and it's seemingly going okay and they look pretty good, so exciting here for the little things improving. Clarion mentions something here about the way NPCs are positioned when you're in quest lines, and it's a small thing but big to some of the developers and some players too, I'm sure. I think it's important to, be satisfied with the way the game runs and the way the game functions when it comes to quests. And they're making some improvements here on the way NPCs in game are positioned based on your quest position with them. For example, if you're on quest 1, they'll be in a certain place, and if you're on quest 2, they'll be in another place based on what happened in quest 1, etc. Here's a new treasure chest reward. This is the Void Star Scythe and the Azure Star Scythe, and here's the Guardian one down here, the green one. These are new. It says last chance, but that's not true. I think this will be at the end of the month, so good stuff here. Let's go in game and check it out. Okay, here we are in game. Let's get our travel form going and go see Yalger in the inn. A ton of people here, huh? Okay, here's Yalger. A package for Arya. Hello, Varkle. Today's a very special day for me and Arya. I know she misses her mother terribly, but every year I try to send her a nice package. I'd love to surprise her, and almost everything is ready. Okay. The package is here on the table, so we'll check on that. Turn the quest in. There's a not so good smell emanating from the package, so you decide to peek inside. Some kind of a homemade pie that Yalger has attempted to bake, a sweet sentiment, but you think you might be able to improve it. You decide to find someone who might be able to help. Okay. Peaches, the fruit vendor. What this? This look crap. Peaches can help, but you need to get ingredients. Get Dricken things. Also, Stinky Human and Scholar District have admittedly good fruit too. You bring. Okay. Okay, need 10 Dricken eggs. We'll use Ranger for this. And 3 Dricken seasonings, which you can pick up right here. This is right behind the inn, by the way, if anyone's curious. Okay, we have all the Dricken eggs. Now we need to go to the Scholar District. And if you can see here, there are wildflowers and Grenwog eggs still dropping from all the mobs. So to the Scholar District. Okay, on to Edwin's Fruit. Flavorize it. I think that's been the name of the quest the whole time. My mistake. Here it is. It's right here behind Edwin. This is in the Scholar District. The Training Frog Zards are right there. Okay, I think now we go back to Yalger. Never mind. Back to Peaches. Now we can go into Yalger's Inn and bake it at the fire. Okay, we couldn't stand the heat, so we need to go... I guess we completed it still. So let's go talk to Peaches. All right, yep, Peaches it is. See what he's got. Small human hurt self, har har har. Maybe you better find thicker skin. Maybe you go ask Fancy Smithman for help. So we need to go talk to Yalger again. These quests for these updates are pretty neat. I always appreciate them. Even sometimes they could be small and simple, but there's always some sort of unique reward at the end, and not everybody knows about it. So that's part of the motivation for showing this off. So we need to travel to the Dragon Slayer camp now, which is in Ashfall. Need to get 5 red hot ore, which appear to be right here. Okay, there's a lot of people trying to grab these right now. Okay, we're gonna switch servers. Okay, after a successful server hop, let's grab the ore. Pretty neat animation there. We need twig to get out of the way. Okay, island. Now we need to travel to the island of the dead, which is in Doomwood. We need petrified silk. This, I assume, comes from the spiderlings up here. Here we are at the scrawlers. We'll take out 5 of these for some silk. Okay, I was wrong. We need to collect the silk from the webs here. Okay, silk collected. Back to Yalger's Inn. Let's give a chat to our friend Yalger. Perfect. Hopefully you didn't burn yourself too badly. You can smelt this ore over at Cicero's Forge, and Winnie's stall should have everything you need to spin the silk. Oh, XP is actually okay on these quests too. Not bad. I don't know if it's scaled. Doesn't seem so. Let's go to Cicero's Forge now. Okay, smithing completed. Let's go to Winnie and smelt and spin the silk right here. Okay, silk spun. Let's talk to Winnie, even though I have no clue what I'm doing. You look like you need some help with that. Let me give you some tips. First go like this, then spin it around, then stop, double loop 3 times, 1, 2, 3, then wrist thrust, stomp on your right foot, don't you forget it, then it's time to bring it around, spool. I think this is from SpongeBob. Let's go again. Talk to talk to Winnie. Okay, it says wait while she sews. We'll take a seat, an invisible seat. Voila, this will be perfect. Okay. Okay, she gave us an outfit. Let's go into Yalger's Inn again and try to bake it without dying this time. Okay, let's go swap the pie out with Yalger. We survived. And here we go, swapping it out. Talk to Yalger, nobody noticed. And we get the fire-resisting outfit and heat-proof mitts, which are both cosmetic. They say they provide heat. Well, the mitts and the outfit provide heat resistance, and the outfit provides mess resistance. I don't know if that's a real stat, but we also get the title non-traditional. Okay, let's go check that out. So let's take a look. The mitts here, they are indeed oven mitts, and that is pretty neat. Required level 46. I don't know if that's accurate, but that would be funny. Fire resisting outfit. Oh wow, how fashionable. Makes our character look amazing. I love it. Okay, so that's this week's update. We get the fire resisting outfit, the heat proof mitts, and we can go ahead and travel to the trade district now, the build depot. And here is the Guardian Golem gift distributor, who would have that chest, or that scythe, sorry, but I don't have the Void Star scythe, which is right here and looks very awesome. So if you did have this, it would appear here as a house item that you could place in your house. Hopefully in the future update reviews, I'll have all of the items required, but this is definitely a cool feature to add, I think, and overall pretty good update. We can go ahead and take a look here. I'm not sure where, there it is, non-traditional. We helped Yalger bake a pie for the spring celebration of 2025. So now we're here checking out the Sir Arthur Lancelor for the heroic essence and the soul dragons that are now available here. Spectral blue-eyed soul dragon travel form. Wow, that looks pretty good. I like the definitely spectral look of it. Armored blue-eyed soul dragon. This one looks very paladin-esque. It kind of reminds me of, I forget the name of the set, but it's back at Cicero's Forge, I believe. So this one looks pretty cool. And the armored spectral blue-eyed soul dragon, which also looks pretty neat. Kind of looks like an undead-esque version of the armored one. And you can get the same 3 variants as pets. So again, these are 5,000 heroic essence, which I only have 336, and I've done a fair bit of grinding myself. So not something you want to sit down and try to figure out in a day. Not possible to do in a day, truthfully, but they still look good, and they're good prestige items to obtain. So overall, I think this has been a good update this week, and I continue to be excited for the future of this game, and I really can't wait to enjoy it with you guys. So thank you if you took the time to watch all the way to the end, and I can't wait to see you next time.